And you, when you see black men become successful, a lot of times, not all the time, you got some black men that be successful and think that they supposed to go and get a woman that's not black. And some black women have turned some black men away from black women. They feel like they have gone through so much hell with black women, they're going to go and try a white woman. Right. And then some black men, I have heard say, white women are easier and more accepting of their bullshit.
Right.
Because a black woman not going to deal with some of the stuff that they deal with. Right. Robin Harris, God bless his soul, the late Robin Harris, he said, you get a white woman, you can tell her I'm going to the moon and I'll be back next Tuesday. And she say, you're not going to tell no black woman that.
Right.
But yet still, they will still hate to see a black man with a white woman.
Right.
And what I don't understand is when they got some black men who go out and get a white woman and she's like the most unattractive white woman that you could find. You know, they went straight to the back of the, not the front, the back of the trailer park and found her.
I seen that myself.
And some black women get offended by that. You rather have this mess than to have a black woman? Mm-hmm. What does that say?
Yeah, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I didn't see it a lot.
But everybody should have a right to love who they want to love.
The same thing I say. Race shouldn't even play a part, even though in the world that we in, race play a part in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with you 110% on that. You should be able to love who you love, no matter the race or whatever. So with that being said, some women that don't like to see that, what do you think about them who say, oh, he with a white woman, he weak and woo woo. Do you think there's any truth to that? Like
that he's weak?
Just because he's with a white woman? Because he's weak? Because he can't handle a black woman? Do you think there's any truth to that? Or do you think it could be some truth to that? Or what?
I wouldn't use the word weak.
Right.
I wouldn't say that he's weak because he has a white woman. I would say that she is.
Right.
He with her because she's weak.
Right.
And he want to get away with whatever he want to get away with. She gonna go along to get along.
Right. So with that being said, do you think that the black men that do deal with white women, do you think that's one of the reasons why they deal with white women? Because they can get away with a lot of shit? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and some of them say that it's more peaceful.
Oh, instead of all the nagging and all that.
Negativity and all that.
Oh, you ain't shit. Oh, get the fuck out and woo.
No, they say they don't get that too much with them.
So with that being said, what do you think about, we're going to flip it here for a second, but what do you think about some of the white women out there that take on that role? I don't want to necessarily say try to take on that role trying to be a black woman, but try to act hip, like they from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Where they almost think that they like a sister. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
I don't like that.
Me neither.
I don't like that because if you white, be white. You ain't got to be white and act black because you were a black man.
Right.
I see that time and time again. They'll have the same little, what they call asymmetrical haircut. And then they want to talk with slang. And it's just not, it don't sound right coming out their mouth.
Yeah, it don't.
And don't do that. You trying to imitate what you think he wants to be with him. If he wanted that, he'd be with that. Mm-hmm. He's with a white woman, so be that white woman that he chose.
Right.
So don't be fronting and faking.
Right.
I don't like that.
I'm with you.
I'm going to tell you about another scenario. They have black women that only date white men, and they'll be out in the street and they will look down on a black man because they with a white man. They have black women that do that. They'll look down on a black man because they with a white man. If she walking
the black woman will look down on the brother because she with a white man.
Say you in the mall and she walking with him thinking she the shit, and then she see you and be like, look what I got.